welcome back to Mystic Worlds, and as always this is Safe Haven, and we're here today for a change actually in the main base, which is by the Victory Monument. And I've got some good news. I've been doing some enchanting and we've got some really good gear now. So let's go take a look. And in today's episode, the plan is, at least for right now, to go out and find a new location somewhere in the northern section of the map and build a small log cabin, nothing too fancy, just almost like a storage house basically, to keep all of our stuff in order while we explore the northern tip of the Safe Haven Island. So after that, if we have some time, then we may go do some exploring as well. So we'll just have to see. Slime over there. So let's take a look at the gear then. First off, I repaired my 3 pieces of armor, nice hat, starter plate, and yes, those pants. And we have a new pair of boots now. We have safe landing, protection 4, feather falling 4. Pretty good. Made that out of enchanted books. And that's really the armor situation basically. I retired my pair of iron boots. I brought everything back from the dome house because we're done with the pyramids as far as I can tell now. The house is still there. I didn't tear it down or anything, and there's some stuff over there still, like wood and probably some food and stuff like that still left over there. But I brought the valuable things back so that we can have them all conglomerated in one location just for convenience. But if we need to head back to the dome house, it's still there if we need it. So aside from that, the rest of my gear, from what I can tell, is in this ender chest. So this is, oh gosh, let me turn the sound off, the skeletons and that slime. So in this ender chest I have a bunch of supplies. First off, we have a diamond axe and a diamond shovel. I found this out of a chest. I made this. An anvil. This is all house building supplies. My fortune pick, some iron, spare diamonds, and that kind of thing. Some blocks. We're going to build a little wooden log cabin. And actually I thought my gear was in there. Turns out it's not. It's in its own chest. I think it's this one. Yeah, here we go. So obviously we have the water and lava bucket, and we have the torch making stuff and the TNT. Nothing too different there. This is Stinger. I repaired Stinger again. It's always useful to have a looted sword with you. And I got a infinity bow. And we have Fiery CR. This is actually Arabic for bow. So that's what that means. And we have a new diamond sword. Fretwell's Revenge. Sharpness 4, knockback 2, fire aspect 2. So I'm very, very happy with that. This is the first diamond sword I picked up out of a chest. It had sharpness 1 on it. It's too expensive to repair with these diamond swords. But I can repair it with diamonds. For this, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I may enchant them in the table and just see what I get. I might even, as weird as it sounds, put some I've got some Bane of Arthropods books. I may put a Bane of Arthropods on one of these, just in case we run into an area with a lot of spiders to use as a secondary weapon. We have a smite sword, which we're going to bring with us. I'm going to put it in the ender chest for the time being. So if we run into an area with lots of undead, I can have the smite sword as the backup one. But I tried to make my Fretwell's Revenge sword as useful as it can be against as many mobs as possible. So, you know, we've got sharpness 4, that's good against all types of mobs. Knockback is useful for creepers. And fire aspect, you know, ticks the damage down as well after we've hit them. So this should make light work of pretty much everything. And we also have the good bow back now. So I'm really, really happy with that. I'm going to get prepared here and we're going to venture out. So I want to get rid of my arrows. Oh, you know what? One thing I still need to do, I need to make another ender chest. I'm going to have to pick up some obsidian in order to do that. So I'll go mine that probably off camera so that I can bring an ender chest with me. So let's see. We want that upgraded. We want that upgraded. And I'll put this bow in the weapons chest. That's the tools chest. Put that in the weapons chest with these. And the smite sword is going to go in the ender chest. And I don't really need this axe anymore. I have a diamond axe. This was just an axe that I made a long time ago. Just an iron axe that I threw a level 30 on. I haven't really enchanted the axe yet, or the shovel. The shovel I only want unbreaking on. And that's simply because I don't want an efficiency shovel, because it tears through dirt. And while that's useful for land clearing, in a map like this, it could rip a hole into where I'm trying to dig into, allowing mobs to pour in, so I don't really want that. But for the diamond axe, I'll probably just wait until I get 30 levels and then just throw whatever on there and see what I get. It doesn't really matter. Some unbreaking would be nice, and efficiency is always good. But honestly, I'm not too worried either way what we get on that. So, I think that's just about everything at this point. I am going to use this iron shovel up before I move on to the diamond one, just for, you know, resources sake. The other thing I did was sort of conglomerate my brewing stuff. So, this is all the stuff we have for brewing now. I smelted up a bunch of glass from sand and made glass bottles. Brought the gas tiers that I farmed back. We've got some sugar here, blaze powder, magma cream, glistering melons, nether wart. I got the farm for that going, glowstone dust. So I am going to bring some brewing stands with me. We are going to start using potions now because I can basically renew all of these ingredients. Sugarcane farm, gas farm. These, not so much, I guess, slowly through the pigman farm. Farming, nether wart, gunpowder, I've got a dark room. Redstone, we aren't using enough of consistently to really worry about needing to farm that. Glistering melons, we've got plenty of those, and I can make more of them easily using the pigman farm and melons, which I am farming. Spider eyes, we're going to get off spiders. Glowstone dust, I can go and get a lot more glowstone if I need to from the bottom of that puzzle dungeon we solved. And blaze powder, I have a blaze trap down there if I need it. That produces blaze rods slowly. And I'm probably going to run into blazes, honestly, in my travels. Magma cream, slime balls. There's a slime hopping around there, as we heard, and it's blaze powder, so we can farm all of this stuff. So, in addition to bringing everything that's in the ender chest, I am going to bring some brewing supplies with me as well, so that we can actually start and use potions now. I'm also going to bring some dispensers and some repeaters with me. We're going to kind of set up like a buffing station, because carrying around speed, strength, fire resist, and all those kind of potions, it becomes a bit of a hassle. So it's just easier to have a buffing station with some splash potions in it that I can keep going back to if I need to really make any progress. And I can always move it forward as well. It's only a small thing. It will have, what, 4 or 5 dispensers in it, and you just stand on a pressure plate to activate it. So pretty simple stuff, really, honestly. So yeah, regen and instant health I will be carrying with me though, because they're more valuable potions that you can't just splash on yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and get some obsidian, and then I'm going to make the brewing stuff, and I will meet you guys as we start and look for a place for the home. So I will be right back, guys. Okie dokie, guys, so I've got all the supplies I need. I've got the brewing stuff, I got the buffing station stuff, I've made an ender chest, that kind of thing. So we're just going to let the mobs burn up. I've literally just passed the night here, so we don't have to worry about monsters. And we're going to head north, and we're going to pick out a nice spot for our house. That seems really loud. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Sounds a bit better. So here we go. Let's kind of get away from where the mobs are at. I want your flesh. Okay, so this area generally, we've not found a place yet to really drop down a home, and we've not done too much exploring in this part of the map. We did the pyramids area, which is what? West? This is north, right? Yeah, this is north. The frozen north. I don't know where I got that XP from. I guess that must have been from a monster a long time ago. And up north here we have... This area we explored briefly in the last episode. Oh, I'm not going that way. We can go around that mess. And there is where that tower is with the blaze spawners in it. All that kind of stuff is over this way. I guess that must just be a creeper hole. I thought that might be an entrance to a dungeon. I don't remember a creeper blowing up there, but then again, so many have blown up now, I don't think I would remember. Some coal. I don't really want coal right now. So we'll head up this hill. This is the bridge that we explored. I'm sure if you've been watching the series for a little while, you're familiar where we are now. Now, the area logically to go would be this, the big overhang mountain, because that's the one area we've not really explored yet. Ooh, what's this? A little hidden cavern. Is there anything in here? No. Well, if there was, we probably explored it already, so that would make sense. So this area is where we found that lost soul book, which I lit up last time. And there was cave spider spawners, that kind of thing in this area. This is where I carved out a path at some point, apparently. There is a creeper there. I don't want to be on the top of this mountain particularly. Even though I do have Feather Falling 4, I still don't really want to risk it, but nah. Why not? Ooh, that was a bad idea. I didn't realize there was a cave below that, even though I've explored that before. But we were not punished this time, thankfully. I really don't want to die again if I can help it. So this mountain path is where we've obviously got to go. This kind of wraps around the mountain. So we definitely want to build our little hut somewhere near to that. I'm thinking over here because it's kind of a bit quieter and there's not so much going on in terms of monsters. Maybe at the back of the mountain, something like that. We've got a nice wide open area here. This would look like a good a spot as any, I think, really. We're away from that tower. And we're just on the border of the desert as well, so if we needed sand, that kind of thing, we'd be fine. Yeah, I think here is a good spot for what we're looking for right now. So, oh, you know what? I didn't bring with me a silk touch, so I can't put that down unless I want to build my cabin around it. I guess I could go back for a silk touch. In fact, can I? No, I can't make another eye vendor. I'll go back for my silk touch stone pick off camera so that I can move that, because I need that down for building. So I guess we'll put that down, and we don't really need any chests right now, but we do need a workbench, so we will make a workbench. And I guess we could start and plan out what we want to do with the house here. Now this house is not like the dome house, it's not very big. Guess we'll just start it right here. Do something a little bit like that, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we'll make it. Do I want to make it odd or even? I guess odd. Odd numbers are easier to work with. We could do something like that. And then we could split it down the middle, maybe. Yep, that certainly looks like a plan. We could have a door here. And maybe we'll put one there, possibly. Get out of here, flower. Maybe another one there. Another one there. And another one here. And there. We'll have kind of like a wooden sort of theme here. I mean, this is meant to be a log cabin. It's not meant to be anything advanced here. I don't want you right now. I want you. Pick up that wood block again. So I guess now we should really look at finishing these pillars. There we go. I don't know why I'm trying to jump these, because I can actually climb on it. Can I make the last one? Yeah, we go. We did one. That's an achievement, I guess. Okay, so we've got a basic structure here now. Now, do I want to go with an inset look? If I wanted to go with an inset look, I would need to make this bigger, I think. And it would kind of mess up the whole door as well. Oops. So let me have some wooden planks. And we'll just make, I don't know, 40 of these. That'll do. Do something a bit like that, maybe. Might do some fancy stuff with stairs as well here. And could have like a nice tall window. This one I think is where my crafting's going to be, so we'll fill that in. Kind of have that in the corner. We'll do the same thing here. Might want my brewing on that wall. There we go. And this one we might want a window in, seeing as it's kind of in the center there. And maybe here as well. Try that. Oh, take that plank back. And maybe... I've just noticed I didn't bring out any wool for a bed, but there is sheep around, so that's good. let me see, what else could we do? We could do with a window here for sure. Let's do that. And this one I kind of want to fill in. Same for this one. There we go. Got some more planks. So that's a start. I guess we'll just fill that in for right now. So next, I want to get some glass panes and put the windows in. So let's do that next. There we go. Put that in there. In there. Oop. I have my silk touch again, so that was hard to break, trust me. Now then, what do we want to do for a floor, really? We have the oak. Possibly do kind of like a pattern, maybe, out of oak and the spruce wood. That's definitely something I could do. We could also, I could go back and get some wool. That's definitely doable. Do I want to segregate this at all? I might do a little bit of segregation before we decide how we're going to do the floor. I kind of want to put my bedroom there. Keep it away from the main area, I think. We'll mine this out. And we will put in some spruce wood. Just to be consistent with each corner. And that kind of matches up there. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's coming together now. We've got a nice room for the bed. When we decide to add that, I guess I'll start putting up some torch lights. I might actually do torches on here, on the beams. I think that might look better. Kind of keeps them out of the way then. Put that there. And I said I was going to put my craft in the corner, didn't I? Let's make a pattern here, though, first. No, wait, I do need my shovel now. I don't need sugar. I need a shovel, not sugar. Let me see. Just tear a bit of this out. I wonder how this might look. Maybe like a 2x2. Oh, hello, sheep. I was not expecting you there. Would that work with the rest of this? Yeah, I think that would. There we go. Yeah, that could work. It just depends now on how it flows the other way, though. There we go. I think that's going to work actually quite nicely. And the sun is beginning to set, so... tearing up my floor, eh? I'm going to have to be careful of mobs. That's going to be a potential problem here. Put that in there. It kind of wraps around. Yeah, I quite like that for a floor. Basic, but it does the job. Not sure about this, though. That's going to change a little bit. I may just make that regular oak. I will try that right now. There we go. Make this regular oak here, and I'm going to put a little bench there, which will probably, that'll probably be my brewing actually. And I think in here I want to add some spruce for the bedroom. There we go. Things are beginning to spawn. This is not good. Can I drop some stuff off in there? And I guess now we'll get the crafting table down in the corner here. And I guess the next thing to do will be to add a door. So let's go ahead and make a door. What was that? I want to find out. And we're still going to need a bed. That's not going to change at all. You can't come in, sheep. I'm sorry. Let's make some furnaces. That would definitely be useful. I kind of want to make sort of like a wall of furnaces. And then maybe here have a chest or something like that. Maybe the ender chest could go in the corner here. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see what this looks like. We could either do that or do that. I actually prefer the first way. Got some furnaces now. My brewing situation is going to be over here. Probably put a chest in there when I have my brewing supplies kind of all sorted out. Oh boy. There are mobs all over this place. Chests. So all I want, chests, and then we'll come back inside. So we can put a chest there. The ender chest is probably going to go in the corner. My actual storage may just kind of sit like that. Don't really want to put storage above that area. I could put some storage there if we need to. I think 2 double chests is probably going to be enough for how long we're going to be here, honestly. Now we've got to decide what we want to do with the roof. I'm just thinking kind of half slabbing it over. Probably with the spruce. I have more of that and it kind of helps add some variety to the build. I don't think we need to do too much more than that though. Unfortunately, the stuff's in the ender chest, which is outside, which is making it tricky to get to. Where's that spider at? There he is. Well, that made light work of that spider. I'm not carrying my iron on me. That's a problem. I was hoping that I could maybe just shear a sheep. Oh, get out of here. Give me my iron. There we go. And I'll get rid of you as well. Seems to be one-shotting mobs for the most part, which is pleasing. Is that a spider jockey over there, or is it just a spider stood behind a skeleton? Or a spider in front of a skeleton, better say. Okay, so let's make a bed. There we go. Get that down real quick. There we are. I'll feel much better now it's daytime. So I guess we're going to have kind of like blocks and tools and equipment, and then in there will be all our brewing stuff. So, keep an eye out for creepers, do a creeper check. What do I want to do now? I want to do the roof, that's what I want to do. So we're going to get some of this, and we're going to get back inside again, because I see creepers, and they're going to sneak up. And let us make some wooden planks of the spruce variety. We'll get some of those guys going. And did I toss my dirt out? I probably did. I'm carrying so much stuff, I'll organise it all later. I want to pick that dirt up there that I tossed out. Okay, so dirt. I wasn't intentionally actually gonna put all of this on camera, but it just kind of happened, so I hope you like it. Oh, I do want to go one over. That seems to be good for these types of builds. I don't know if I will add any variety to the roof. I do have all those stairs, and it would be probably a waste not to use them. Go with something a bit like this. Before I fill it all in, though, I just want to kind of... Oh. Hey, guy. I'm going to fall off of this and right into him, and things are going to backfire here. I can just tell already. Here we go. We could do something a bit like this. And just let me stack up my half slabs. Pick this up from where we left off. Okay, so we can do that and sort of wrap around here a little bit. And then I'm gonna go down. Oops, well, I did that twice. Then we can kind of see what it looks like before I either go ahead and fill it all in, or we do something else to it here with the stairs. Now, that creeper's still around. Yeah, he's right there. Get out of here, guy. Is he going to burn to death? I hope so. He did. Good. Okay, so what does this look like now? Not too bad. Could definitely use a little bit more variety around here. But we're getting there. I could... It's the beams, I think, that are throwing me off. Oop. See what it looks like when we do this. Might be the wrong choice, though. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I kind of feel like I would have to do that then. And then I would need to extend this out a little bit. And I'm out of those. And that just makes this seem a bit too clunky, I think. Yeah, I don't like that so much, so... Let's take these back. There we go. We'll take all of these down. The other option is to use half slabs, kind of on the underside of the block. And I think that looks a lot better. Yeah, I prefer that. Yeah, I think we're going to roll with that. There we go. The corners, it does work for the corners as well. That's fairly important. So, I think we're going to roll with that for now. Now, regarding the roof here, let's get some more dirt in action. I need to make this a little bit bigger. Thankfully, I have plenty of dirt. What do we want to do in relation to the roof? Not that, that's for sure. Now, this version, I believe, had the corner stairs. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, it does. We could do a corner stair and then maybe slabs on top of that. Then that would probably be all we need to do, really. And then I think we're going to add a chimney at the back here somewhere. And then I think we'll be just about done with our little cabin. We'll obviously need some interior decoration, and I need to kind of sort things out a little bit. But I think it looks pretty good, honestly. There we go. Yeah, and then we would want a slab on the top there. And we will make some more slabs. We need lots more. There we go, 42 slabs. It's not enough, but it's a start. And I'm going to need a new dirt pillar again. I guess I'll just go right here. And for the roof, inside, I'm probably just going to fill up a little bit, if that makes sense. Where these wood blocks are, for example, I'm just going to go like that. And just go to the ceiling and add that in, just so that it flows a bit more and makes more sense. This is in the way now. I didn't really plan that out too good, but we can break that down pretty easily. We'll just go in there. We can kind of bring it around like so, and having it half slab like this prevents us needing to torch the roof, which is always good, resource friendly, and peace of mind. Aside from spiders climbing up, of course, we're going to be pretty safe now. And I'm going to have just enough half slabs to get the job done, which is brilliant. There we go. So we'll add that in, of course. But I think that's coming together now. So now I'm going to move my brewing supplies in here. Move the ender chest. And I think that will be it, honestly. I don't think we need to do too much else. I am going to move the ender chest, of course. And I'm also going to move and set down the anvil. Take that dirt down. So I guess we should find a place for the anvil before we progress too much further here. Where would the anvil be suited to go? I mean, if the ender chest is going to go right there, it can't really go there. Maybe right here next to the furnaces. I think that might be the best place for it. Oh, and I said I wanted to do a chimney, didn't I? So let's look at that real quick. So the chimney is probably best place to go here. Something a bit like that, and then it's going to kind of go up. I'm going to make some stairs as well. An extra stack of this. I brought blocks with me just to have blocks, but we can repurpose a few without having too much to worry about. So let's pick up some stairs. Do that. In fact, I may want to do that a little bit higher, like when it breaks through the roof, possibly. And where's my dirt at? Right there. We'll take these up. Put that in, just like so. What does that look like? Let's get on our little dirt pillar. Needs to be made a little bit taller, and I might need to do some stuff with half slabs to make it look a little nicer, because otherwise it might look a little odd. I think I made the mistake here of doing those too high, those stairs. I think that's what's doing it as well. I tried it up high and that obviously doesn't work, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to do this instead. Not upside down though. There we go. And let me put my slabs back in. I don't like that. I think it'll be fine without being covered. I think it'll look good enough. I'll pick up all the slabs off the roof. There we go. Okay, so that's looking good. It needs a half slab on the top to really cap it off, but I think that that is looking pretty good. Again, this is just a basic storage hut. It's not anything much more than that, really. It was never intended to be, and I think we've gone a little overboard even for that. I could have just built a frets cabin style house, but I wanted to do something a little bit more this time than just a frets cabin, so I decided to go with something a little bit like this. And this is completely on the fly, by the way. This is not anything that I've kind of significantly pre-planned in creative mode or anything like that. My block choices are limited as well. I don't have tons of stone bricks or whatever to really use. But I don't think that looks too bad. Obviously it could look better if I spent more time on it, but I think that for the purpose it's going to serve and for how long it's going to be in use, I think this is good enough. So now I'm going to go ahead and get back to the base, pick up my silk touch pick, get the ender chest inside, and then I think at that point we will be set to start and explore the dungeons, but that will not be today. We spent some time doing a bit of building instead, but next episode we will almost certainly be starting work on exploring this area. So I don't think there's any reason for me to come back and do another clip just to show you that I moved the ender chest from there to there and that I've organized all my stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. I think it's time to end it off here. So until next time, guys, see you later and have a good day.